The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. Before we begin today's game, we wanted to take this opportunity to honor this season's senior class. The Lady Eagles have 3 seniors on this year's team. From Chester, Virginia, number 4, Kristen Mincer. Kristen has been part of the Lady Eagles team for 5 years. Kristen is a team captain and has been a solid leader and contributor for the program. The Lady Eagles coaching staff always praises Kristen for knowing her role and being a versatile player that can play several positions. Kristen currently leads the team in total steals. She is 8th in country in assists and 3rd in the country in assists-to-turnover ratio. Tonight, Kristen will be playing in her 127th game for PCC. Chris, we are so thankful for all your hard work and dedication. Ladies and gentlemen, number 4, Kristen Mincer. From Johnstown, Pennsylvania, number 30, Melanie Bowser. Mel has been part of the Lady Eagles team for 4 years. It has been great watching Mel grow into her role, especially this season, as she is on a roll, making 32 threes in her last 8 games. She is currently 10th in the country on three-point field goal percentage and shooting 46% in the second semester. Tonight, Mel will play in her 63rd game for the Lady Eagles. Mel, we are so thankful for all your hard work and dedication. Ladies and gentlemen, number 30, Melanie Bowser. From Florence, Mississippi, number 24, Alyssa Grace. Alyssa Grace has been part of the Lady Eagles team for 5 years. Alyssa has persevered through a knee surgery as a sophomore and another surgery last season that ended her season. But this season, she is a team captain and a great leader for the team. Brew's leadership has been key in the success of this year's young team. Alyssa is having a great year. She has put up 3 triple-doubles in her last 5 games. She currently leads the team in assists and rebounds. She is ranked number 1 in the country in assists per game, total assists, and assist-to-turnover ratio. She is the Lady Eagles' all-time leader in assists for a single season and career. Tonight, she will play in her 97th game. Thank you, Brew, for a great career. Ladies and gentlemen, number 24, Alyssa Grace. This senior class has helped lead this year's team to a 20-season record and currently the number 1 ranked team in NCCAA. These seniors have been part of 3 regional championships and 1 national championship. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication on and off the court. You will truly be missed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for our Lady Eagles class of 2025. Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Today's game is between Trinity Baptist College and your PCC Lady Eagles. At this time, please stand for prayer and remain standing for the national anthem. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. I thank you for many blessings you've given to us. I thank you for getting Trinity here safely. I pray that you keep both teams safe in the court. Help them to play to your honor and your glory, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Today's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting today for Trinity Baptist, number 2, Renahala Brown. Number 5, Caroline Smith. Number 10, Layla Harvey. Number 13, Victoria Broadway. And number 15, Kirsten Joseph. Trinity Baptist is led by Coach Alicia Lewis.
Eagle Nation, let's soar.
And now, Eagle Nation, it's time to meet the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. A junior from Flower Mound, Texas, number 2, Rachel Phelps. A grad student from Chester, Virginia, number 4, Kristen Menser. A senior from Florence, Mississippi, number 24, Alyssa Grace. A sophomore from Birmingham, Alabama, number 25, Sky Boyd. And a senior from Johnstown, Pennsylvania, number 30, Melanie Bowser. The Eagles are led by Coach Jared Sellers with assistant coach Heather Sellers.
Thank you so much, Logan Toothman, for those pregame announcements. As now the Eagles look to get win number 8 in the region and number 15 at home. Hello, fans from all over. This is Alvin Chapman alongside me, Clay Miller. Clay, great to have you this evening for senior night here in the Nest.
Yeah, obviously it's a great opportunity to be here on the mic with you, but even a greater opportunity to be here on our senior day game, seeing the season come to a hopefully triumphant end here.
Absolutely. As far as regular season games go, but the continuation and the extension of the season will continue in Greenville, South Carolina, as our Eagles will face off in the South Region Championship to potentially earn another South Region Championship to our banner behind us here.
Absolutely. It'd be awesome to see them, especially with these seniors coming out, doing their thing this season, to just add another one to the rafters, start packing out this arena with some more banners.
Absolutely. The same starting lineup here for the Eagles with the addition of the senior shooting threat, Melanie Bowser, in place of Abigail Winslow. Bowser has had a career high in her last game, 18 points, 6 of 13 from downtown against Southeastern Baptist College.
Yeah, she's been doing just a great job of finding open space, and her teammates have been doing a great job of finding her in that space. And she's just letting those threes fly, and it's great to see her being recognized today.
Boyd led the break. Bowser will rotate it over to Brewer. Menser, another one of the seniors, added the three, lets a three fly, no good. Bowser, another triple from way downtown. Have yourself a senior day. Clay Miller's doing his little dance with his hands. And a chance for a fast breakaway point for Trinity Baptist. That basket good. That's number 12, Kristen Lee. For the next three-point attempt, we need to get a zoom-in camera on you, Clay, as you do your little celebration with your hands. Bowser, an attempt to go inside to Menser. That basket's no good. The Eagles having a very dominant season so far. 21-3 on the year, undefeated at home and also in conference play. What is a word you can describe this Eagles season this year?
Honestly, just well-rounded. Whether it be on the defensive side or the offensive side, they've been able to just get in here and do what they need to do to win games. Even if it's been tight, they pull it out in the end.
Boyd cutting to the basket, gets on the board for the first time in this game. 1 of 2 from the field. Menser, we mentioned she leads the team in steals, gets another one. Hesitation move there by Brewer. To the basket she goes. That basket well-rounded as well, and was worked to her advantage rather, because her eyes were on the rim and her attacking move.
Exactly. Just you'd be surprised on how easy it is to get a defender to bite on a head fake. She didn't really do anything fancy. She just made it look like she was going to go up and kept going strong to the basket, get the defender off balance, doing an impeccable job there.
That was a missed opportunity there by Brewer. Now here's Lee to the basket. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Brewer. Brewer had a very impressive triple-double against Bob Jones University. 10 points, 19 rebounds, and 13 points, 19 rebounds, and 10 assists. And she had her third triple-double this season in her hometown in Mississippi against Southeastern Baptist College.
Yeah, it's awesome always seeing a player get the accolades like that, but it doesn't seem like she really cares about those accolades. She just cares about winning games, and that's awesome to see that just because her personal success is going well, it's also affecting the team at this point.
Boyd with a bucket. That one no good. Bowser was wide open in the corner. And here comes Winslow into the game for the first time, relieving Skylin Boyd. But the triple-double against Southeastern Baptist was 14 points, 10 assists, and 11 rebounds. Backboard and good for Trinity Baptist. That was Victoria Broadway. Winslow recently checking into the game. And once again, Bowser left all alone from long range. And Bowser making the defense pay. We didn't get that zoom-in camera angle on you, but she'll make a couple more. So we're going to zoom in on you here, on here, Clay.
And she's just doing a great job. At this point, I'm assuming anytime that she lets a three fly that it's going to find the bottom of the net.
Trinity Baptist playing in a 2-3 zone. So when you circulate the ball around the zone, wide open opportunities are available, especially when you get that initial paint touch.
Exactly. You get inside, allow the defense to collapse, whether it's man or zone. They're always going to want to collapse down there, kick it out to your open shooters. It's a great way to play basketball.
Caroline Smith to the free throw line for Trinity Baptist. She averages 12 points per contest, shooting 78% from the charity stripe this season. That first attempt for her, no good. Averaged 7 points per game last season. 6 points per game in her first season for Trinity Baptist. Having a 5-point jump in your point averages is quite impressive.
Absolutely. That means that there's just been almost like an awakening, if so to say, in her offensive game, just being able to jump it like that.
Yeah, either an awakening or a more increased load of responsibility. Bowser, another three. Oh my word! Melanie Bowser, perfect from downtown, leading all scorers. And a timeout as well for Trinity Baptist. That's head coach Michelle Jones. We'll stay here for that timeout. Bowser making the defense pay, knocking it down from long range.
Yeah, just even whether it be deeper than the three-point line or just right up on the three-point line, she is not afraid to get that ball out there and shoot the three. And it's just awesome to see her do those type of shots because seeing her meld into the player that she is right now is awesome.
She is now averaging 36% from downtown. And we mentioned she had a career-high 18 points the other day against Southeastern Baptist College. But then she also has 3 other games where she shot in double digits. I saw Melanie Bowser on campus this year, and I was just praising her on how well she's been playing all season. And she's mentioned she's been playing more, rather shooting more this season than she has in her entire career.
Yeah, it could be just a confidence thing. She's seeing the ball go through the bottom of the net, and when you start seeing that, you're going to obviously want to shoot more. So why not let it be your senior years when you finally get out here and do your thing?
We mentioned earlier, especially the bench production here for Pensacola Christian College. Bowser starting in this game, but normally comes off the bench here for the Eagles. Her and Matney alleviate the three-point pressure and perimeter shooting for Coach Seller's team. Matney averaging 32% from downtown, and then Melanie Bowser averaging 36% from long range. No one else on the Eagles starting lineup within the 30 percentile as far as three-point shooting is concerned.
Yeah, it's always, we've said it before and we've said it again, but having your 2 best three-point shooters come off the bench and just be a spark whenever you need it is the best thing that you can have, especially in a tight game. You can just bring them off, and they're going to let it fly and bring that game a little bit closer or break that lead open.
Winslow once again. Oh, my word! Abigail Winslow, not Winslow, but Melody Bowser. Have yourself a day. 4 for 4 like a Wendy's meal from downtown. She just can't miss. And that one was from far away.
I mean, it's one thing to have a heat check. It's another thing to hit your heat check. I mean, that, wow.
Bowser, the senior from Johnson, Pennsylvania, hit that 3 from Hershey Park. Wow. First 3, no good as well for Trinity Baptist. Abigail Winslow with her first foul of the game. And both free throws no good. Second chance opportunity available for Kristen Lee. And she'll head back to the free throw line after the 2 missed free throws from Ronaldo LeBrown. Here comes Boyd back to the bench here for the Eagles. First attempt, no good. Trinity Baptist leaving a lot of points at the free throw line. That's their 4th miss. 4 points is the difference between almost a double-digit deficit and almost being down by 4 as she makes the second.
Exactly. You know, you hate leaving those points at the line, and it just comes down to focus and routine. And it looks like their focus might not be all the way there on the free throw line, and it's causing them to be down more than what they are.
Bowser again. She'll pass off a look. Boyd inside. Menser will go to Phelps. Now 10 to fire here. Brewer will attack. 4 to fire. Menser to the basket. Shot nearly expiring, but a foul drew there by Trinity Baptist.
That was great awareness there with the clock. Kristen just did a great job looking up, seeing that there was only a few seconds left and driving to the rim. Great way to create contact and great way to get to the line as well.
Matney to the table here for the Eagles, as well as Amy Ahrens. And we talked about this bench here for Pensacola Christian College, how effective it is for Coach Jared Sellers. Ahrens has multiple double-digit scoring games this season, also with a season high of 21 this year. And Abby Matney leading all scorers with 14 points against Bob Jones University. She also went 4 for, I believe, 9 from downtown in that game. Let me just go ahead and check that once again.
Yeah, you know, we talk about this bench a lot, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with coming off this bench, especially on this team, because there's really no fall-off in skill, heart, or hustle. They come out here and play just as hard as the starters, and they're going to get their points, and they're going to do their thing to win this game.
I said it was 4 from 9 from downtown, and I was correct. I said that from memory there, Clay.
That's great.
She had 11 points as well against Southeastern Baptist. It is one thing to have one bench player, but 3 or 4 people on your bench that score at such an efficient level. It almost seems like the tide continues to ride with the second unit. Phenomenal steal off the backboard and good as well for Pensacola Christian College. That was Boyd with the long reach in the steal.
Yeah, with you talking about how there was like 3 or 4 bench players coming through, it's awesome just to see. It's awesome just to see that it's getting to the point where you could almost do a full platoon like hockey sub and there would be no fall off.
Victoria Broadway forcing the blocking foul there on Amy Ahrens. She will head to the free throw line for the first time in this competition. Broadway averaging 4 points per contest this year. A 39% free throw shooter on the season. The first one, no good. Now the Eagles up by a margin of 12 with 4 minutes remaining in this half of play. Ahrens down low, off the square and good.
Seems like she was down there for a while, just kind of like raising her hand. Good thing that they saw her before the defense comes in, and great hands there by Kristen just to get that strip down on the wing.
Menser with steal number 3. Ahrens off the square once again. Count the bucket and the foul for Amy Ahrens. great defense leads to even better offense. Amy Aaron's doing a phenomenal job running her lanes in that secondary break to that left block and was available for the basket. Mentor to the bench here for the Eagles. Melanie Bowser, the leading scorer for all players in this game, back into the game, and she hasn't missed a bucket so far.
Yeah, you know, back to the Amy, I've said it before and I say it again, she is doing a phenomenal job all year of just running the floor. As a post player, if you can get down there on the block before their defense can get set up, it's easy 2 points all day. And then Melody coming in here, hopefully we just didn't give her the broadcast curse, but it would be amazing to see her just go 100% tonight.
The Eagles of Trinity Baptist break the press, but a timeout here by Coach Michelle Jones. Let's take a break here right now. Clay. The Eagles continue to stretch the curtain of this lead, 27-10. Now the first quarter score. Clay, we're here on senior night with the Eagles. What's been the recipe so far for this?
Active hands on the defensive side of the ball, and obviously the hot shooting from the perimeter.
Jump shot, no good. That was blocked there by Bowser. Boyd will lead the break. Matney up ahead. Passes up a good shot for a better shot, but phenomenal job there by Kristen Lee running back on defense as once again Amy Aaron's running her lanes in that secondary break.
Yep, as long as I would have been fine with the three, but I'm also glad that she tried to get that opportunity for even a better shot right there.
The steal and the save there by Lee. We are heading the other direction. That was actually Kristen Josephs there. Now Kristen Lee will go to Josephs. Josephs will fire. 3 off the mark. Another rebound as well by Alyssa Brewer. That's her second rebound of the game. Boyd, the easiest basket of the game, and that was so simple because she ran her lanes very well.
Exactly, and the defender didn't step up. I feel like if the defender stepped up, she would have dished it off as well. But, you're not going to get an easier bucket in a basketball game than a wide-open layup.
Angela Brown untouched going coast to coast after the inbound. The Eagles in this match has led by as much as 19 and lead now by 17 in this game. Matney the cutter. Brewer doing a phenomenal job coming to the ball. Boyd will attack on Broadway. Great pass intended inside for Matney, but it gets taken away. Now Josephs to the basket. A dump down to Brown, no good.
Subbing in for Trinity
Now
Baptist,
Matney,
number
rather,
30, Alessandra
Menser
Henriquez.
And Adams into the game.
Subbing in for the
Matney.
Eagles, number 4,
And Alyssa
Kristen
Brewer.
Menser. And number
Adams, a
22,
very good
Lydia
defender, especially
Adams.
for guard core for the Eagles. Here's Menser now with 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this quarter. Bowser again lets it fly. And a save there by Adams, which nearly touched the rim. Imagine that, Clay.
We've already been amazed multiple times. If that would have went in, it would have just been their day.
Brown uses the square for safety. That basket over Lydia Brown. Lydia Adams, rather. A handoff to Menser. Aarons puts it on the ground. Adams takes one dribble and finds Bowser. Menser with a great attack here. Goes down low to Adams. Basket too strong. Joseph the rebound. Gracie Bieber into the contest, rather to the table for the Eagles along with Winslow. Triple, no good as well for Trinity Baptist. Boyd, the reversal layup, no good. Aarons in the midst of the rebounding situation, no good as well. And a held ball will give the possession to Trinity Baptist. Boyd and Aarons out of the game here for Pensacola Christian College with just under a minute remaining, Clay.
Yeah, just being able to have such a deep bench and getting in here, keeping legs fresh. Obviously, you want to keep it that way, but also just being able to get everyone in here and have touches and impacts on the game.
The Eagles going about 10 deep into their roster compared to Trinity Baptist 6th. Broadway puts it on the hardwood, goes inside, off the backboard, no good. Brown an attempt to save it to no avail as well. Now Rachel Phelps to the table here for the Eagles. Phelps averages just under 30% from three-point land. Was shooting fairly well against the Bob Jones game as well. Clay.
Yeah, she's just been a great job of kind of like with all of our shooters, I keep saying it, but they're finding their spots and they're staying open and being able to just keep the concentration and hit it.
Now 3 seconds differ between the shot clock and game clock. Winslow finds a wide open Bieber. She uses the glass for safety. Gracie Bieber coming off the bench here for the Eagles. The 11th man to come off the bench for Coach Sellers. I said the 11th man. I should have said the 11th girl. That makes a lot more sense there. That's Phelps' first foul of the game, sending Brown back to the free throw line here for Trinity Baptist. Brown is tied in scoring along with Broadway. She has 4 points as well as 2 assists. First free throw, good. In her first trip to the free throw line, she missed both. .13 on the game clock. 1 of 2 from the line for Brown. Winslow a strong rebound. Mentor will push the pace here. Now just under 10 remaining on the shot clock. Mentor with the turnover. Broadway with the in-and-out dribble finds Brown. Pass too strong. Now 2 seconds and 2/10 of a second remaining. Is that enough to get a shot off here, Clay?
Yeah, it's enough. I mean, even if they probably have time to get 1 or 2 dribbles in before they really have to let it fly. We'll see what they can get out of this.
Adams receives the inbound. Mentor will let the time expire, and 31-15 is the first quarter score. The Eagles being very dominant, shooting 63% from the field, 67% from 3. Melanie Bowser leading all scorers with 12 points.
Yeah, they're just doing a great job. Very efficient game to start this first quarter, and heading into the second quarter, I wouldn't be surprised if they just continue to rise in their percentage.
Can the Eagles maintain this dominance? We will see when we come back. Three more periods of basketball here in the nest. Adams, Winslow, Bieber, Menser, and Phelps. The group here for the Eagles, a phenomenal block as well by Caroline Smith as Winslow took the double screen to the basket and gets rejected.
Yeah, you love seeing the attack on the basket, just the size and length of her wingspan right there. Was just able to get her hands on the ball and not create any body contact, and that was just a great block.
Adams finds a wide open Menser. Hard off the backboard, rather the back rim. Bieber keeps it alive. Adams had an initial touch on it. Winslow tries to make 2 of her men miss. yet steps out of bounds prior to her driving attempt.
Winslow, they ain't chasing the ball for you.
Boyd into the game as well for Abigail Winslow. Boyd, the second leading scorer for the Eagles, 6 points, 3 of 7 from the field. Boyd making it increasingly difficult to advance the ball. Broadway somehow open. Basket good, wiped that away nonetheless. An offensive foul placed there by Gracie Bieber.
All year she's done a great job of just finding her spot, holding her ground. As a defensive player, you have just as much as right to that area as the offensive player, and she does a great job of drawing those charges.
Mentioned this on the Bob Jones game broadcast. Gracie Bieber has stepped into that role that Jenna Wolford once had, dealing with, well, Jenna Brown, that's her last name now, once had as far as sacrificial defense and taking charges. Boyd outside to Adams. The jumper, high arcing, no good. Phenomenal job there by Adams. Had a wide open three. Takes 2 steps inside for a long 2 instead. Just unable to finish. Boyd, the near steal attempt, no good. And a 3 as well by number 10, Layla Harvey. That's no good as well. Now Brewer and Aarons to the table here for Pensacola Christian College. Aarons with 5 points off the bench. And Melanie Bowser making another appearance. What a first quarter she was able to have, lighting up the perimeter literally. 4 of 5 from downtown. Looking like your favorite basketball player, Kobe Brea.
Absolutely. We might as well need to go change that net before the guys' game because it might be on fire from her shooting.
Honestly, I think I have a ladder in the back of my car. Do you have scissors?
Yeah, I can find some.
Okay, awesome. Perfect. Brewer finds a trailing Menser. 3 on the way, just out of the rim. The Eagles only taking 2 attempts from long range, missing both of them. Harvey goes inside to Smith. Smith loses the ball. Aarons with a great dribbling move to lead the break. Aarons off the backboard and good. She'll go coast to coast. She'll take 75 from Pensacola all the way up to Michigan, where she's from.
I mean, she's just doing a phenomenal job of running the floor with and without the ball at this point. Having a post player that can run the ball and dribble the ball like that up through contact is amazing.
She had an incredible spin move in the Bob Jones game. That shot was from too far away. She was right next to her fiance. Don't remember his name, but unable to make that one fall for Melanie Bowser.
I think his name's Drew.
Okay, cool. There we go. As a part of my pregame study, that's just not one of the things I go and look up. I'll be real with you. The runner, no good. Rebound by Brewer. That's rebound number 3 for Alyssa Brewer. Finds Menser. Menser, the shuffle pass inside. Smith with another rejection. Had one on Winslow earlier, and she gets her second as well. 30-second timeout called here by Coach Sellers. Finish what you were going to say there, though, Clay.
I mean, she's just doing a great job of keeping her arms up and tipping the ball instead of swiping down. And
Absolutely.
anytime a ref sees an arm come down, it's almost like canopying over. They're going to call a foul.
And she's doing a great job also not invading the space of the offender, because once that space is invaded, and as you mentioned, canopying over her person she's defending, that is a foul every single day of the week. Although 30-second timeouts, we're going to stay here for this timeout attempt. The Eagles only 2 points so far in this quarter after shooting 63% from the field. In this quarter, 14% is their field goal total.
I mean, basketball is one of those amazing sports that it's based on runs of the game. And at some point, you have to cool down. And I fully expect our girls to just absolutely heat back up as well.
The Eagles missing 6 of their last 7 shots. And Trinity Baptist scoreless so far in this quarter. Bowser, deep corner, had a great shot fake, but I believe steps out of bounds prior to putting the ball on the floor. Winslow had the same violation called on her a number of possessions ago. I feel like that corner on that left side, sometimes a short corner, especially when a ball fake is given.
Absolutely, and it might be hard to see on the live stream, but with a college three-point line and the college length of the basketball court, it makes that corner very small. It gives you maybe like two steps total each way, and if you're not careful, you're going to step out of bounds.
Boyd will attack and find Brewer. Aarons works down low, and a pushing foul there on Caroline Smith. Smith with 5 rebounds and 2 blocks in his game picks up her second foul of the contest. She's matched up against Caroline Smith at a very interesting matchup, to say the least. Bowser will let it fly. That basket good. Melanie Bowser, 5 of 7 from downtown, continues to lead all scorers with 15. And Bowser with the sacrificial defense on the other end.
Man, just playing both sides of the ball very well. You love seeing a player do well on the offensive side and then come back over here and put her body on the line and get the turnover.
I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of sad that I didn't know her fiance's name. It's making me want to go search it up real quick. Let's see what we can find. Aarons will pop. Bowser will come off the screen as well. Boyd, a difficult basket. Good.
The amount of concentration that shot has to take, shooting over their best shot blocker right now, is phenomenal.
And the shot blocked there by Aarons. Brown picks up the loose ball. Harvey to the basket, no good. And the rebound carried as well by Brewer. Boyd will attack. Menser, Bowser. Shuffle pass inside to Aarons. Phenomenal ball movement here by Coach Sellers. Eagles count the bucket and the foul nonetheless for Amy Aarons. Aarons, 1 point shy of double digits, an opportunity to eclipse the double-digit mark with an old-fashioned three-point play.
I mean, it all starts with that ball movement right there, and it's just awesome to see a little lob pass too. Honestly, just phenomenal ball defense. Kind of reminds me of some old school Spurs action. Just the ball keeps flying and moving.
100%. We confirmed her fiance's name. It is Drew indeed. The basket no good by Harvey. Let's see if Melanie Bowser can get another 3 before the conclusion of the half. She is still on top of all scorers by a large margin, 15 points. The next closest is 9 points by Aarons and potentially 10 points here by Boyd. She's shooting 4 of 8 from the field today.
Yeah, just everyone on this Eagles team is contributing in this game, and whether it's from the three-point line, getting rebounds, going into the paint, getting assists, they're all doing their thing, and it's awesome to see.
Boyd has had a phenomenal sophomore season this year, averaging 17 points per game, and is arguably one of the most dominant scorers for this South region.
Especially when she gets inside that three-point line. Anything inside that three-point line in the mid-range, you're expecting that ball to just drop.
Has multiple 20-point games this season and is only a sophomore. Brown, the loose ball. Harvey contains it. Layup no good. Strong rebound nonetheless by Boyd. Boyd will attack. Bowser from way downtown. That's from the logo. Oh my word, Melanie Bowser. Somebody find a fire extinguisher. That one was from the logo. And the timeout called here by Trinity Baptist. We'll step aside. I need to calm down myself. Another heat-checking 3. Melanie Bowser now eclipsing her season and career high. There's that 3 right there. Oh, man. What a senior night. And we have more basketball remaining as well.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she just keeps climbing and climbing in this game. I mean, it's not even halftime yet, and she's shooting like this.
Wow, 6 of 8 from downtown, tying a career high that she set a game ago. And if I'm any team in the nation, Melanie Bowser is a name I have circled on my roster.
I mean, at this point, even if you have it on the scouting report, I don't think there's any way you can stop this ball from going in the basket.
She moves without the ball so well, and she shoots it at such a high efficiency, 36% on the year.
Yeah, and plus, it's not just like she's shooting directly on the three-point line. Like, she's going to hit those. But as soon as she gets 1 or 2 under her belt, she's going to pull closer to those volleyball lines. And you can't guard that. You got to start guarding her from the half-court line at this point.
Man, I would love to see a team almost do like a boxing one on her, guarding her as soon as she gets off the bench. Imagine how much space that would open up for the remainder of the team. Nonetheless, Trinity Baptist now a sideline opportunity. 18 on the game clock. Layla Harvey, the inbounder. Goes to Brown. Brown will go outside to Harvey for their first 3 attempt of the game, and that's good. Rather of the quarter, and they knock that down. Menser goes to Bowser. Great ball movement here by Pensacola Christian College. Boyd steps inside the lane in the basket too. Boyd and Bowser outscoring their team and also Trinity Baptist 30-20 and 30-27 against their team themselves.
I mean, just the pure efficiency of scoring from these two women right here is impeccable. It's going to take a long time to find another game where they're just going to be on fire like this.
Harvey now the inbounder. Boyd, the defender, guarding the inbounder herself. And now 4 minutes and a second remaining on the game clock. Inside to Smith. Smith loses possession there. And Menser will inbound the ball to Brewer. What a senior night showing. One to remember, for sure. Play.
Yeah, obviously.
No way. Bowser again! Misses the 3. That was close, though.
I mean, at this point, it's going to be one to remember. Obviously, it's going to go in her mind for probably the rest of her life, just being able to do this in front of her family and friends. And anything after this point is just going to keep piling that icing on the cake.
Can she repay for the miss? 2 misses in a row there for Bowser. And now Dudek and Phelps to the table here for Pensacola Christian. They will replace Bowser and Boyd. Dudek making her first appearance in the game. And what is one word you can summarize this half? Clay.
Fire. Honestly, fire.
Yeah. Lighting up with the perimeter. 3, no good for Trinity Baptist. Great rebound nonetheless by Menser. Brewer picks up her dribble and goes to Phelps. The shuffle pass inside to Brewer. Great feed also to Phelps. And she gets her first bucket of the game from downtown. The Eagles shooting 46% from 3 in this game. Inside once again to Smith and a foul. That was on Amy Aarons. She'll come out of the game as well as Menser for Gracie Bieber and Abby Matney.
And number 15, Gracie Bieber.
Brown the inbounder as well. Trinity Baptist goes outside, triple no good as well. Second chance opportunity available nonetheless. That 3 was by Alessandra Henriquez. Bieber also with her second foul of the game. Brown goes outside to Joseph. Joseph loses it. Dudek with the loose ball recovery. Matney in transition. Passes it up to Dudek, who loses it. Joseph leads the break. Joseph, the right-hand layup, good.
Great job of running the floor there, even through some traffic, concentrating and hitting that layup.
Brewer to Phelps. Phelps loses it. Broadway will contain it. Now with a minute and 45 remaining in this half. Henriquez takes a dribble and hits it back iron. Matney, she's left all alone. Three-pointer, no good. Dudek, back to Matney. 1 for 2 in opportunity. She misses both. Now Mentor into the game here as well for Alyssa Brewer. The Eagles now missing 4 of their last 5 shots, as well as 4 of their last 3s as well. Clay.
Yeah, just like I said earlier, it's a game of runs, and there's going to be times where you cool off, and there's going to be times where you're red hot. And finishing the second quarter is going to be big, seeing how they can maybe eclipse that 50-point mark and just stay strong. And then heading into this third quarter, we'll see how it goes.
Broadway's basket was no good. Mentor will push the pace here. Here's a handoff for Mentor, rather from Matney. Phelps will attack. Matney over to Mentor. Joseph nearly had a steal, but an evident pushing foul will send Mentor to the free throw line on bonus free throws.
Trinity number 15, Kirsten Joseph.
This sends Mentor to the free throw line, the other senior. Out of the 3, she leads all scorers in assists with 5 so far in this half. First free throw good for Mentor. Mentor, another attempt, good. The Eagles going to a 2-2-1 press here. That press they run, very effective, not only to get turnovers, but to speed up the offense of their opposers.
Yeah, just if you can speed up the game to the pace that you like to see, whether it be on the defensive side or the offensive side, it's going to do well in your favor, because if you can get the other team out of their comfort zone, it's always going to be a great time.
Now 7 seconds separate the shot clock as well as the game clock. Mentor will attack, picks up her dribble and finds a cutting Dudek. Dudek makes her man miss. Bieber retrieves the ball. Matney, another 3. That one back iron. An open attempt. Dudek misses the first, but knocks down the second. Dudek with her first points of the game.
Yep, and that possession, she gets her first points because of the hustle. Everyone was fighting for the rebound, and she came up and just got the benefits of it.
Second attempt good as well for Trinity Baptist. And Mentor once again will let the shot clock expire. The Eagles leading 53-27 in this game. What a first half. And Bowser continues to lead all scorers. She has a career high in the first half, 18.6 of 10 from downtown.
Yeah, but I fully expect her to just keep adding to that and adding to her own personal history book.
Absolutely. More basketball when we come back, but until then, please enjoy some promotional videos provided by Pensacola Christian College. Thank you.
Want to get a head start on college? With the online dual enrollment program from PCC, you can do just that. Gain an affordable Christian liberal arts education with a biblical worldview, equipping you for your future degree. Open to rising sophomores and above, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year that count toward both high school and college requirements. With over 30 courses offered fall, spring, and summer, choose to lighten your college load and, depending on your major, finish college early. You'll be able to fit courses around your schedule. A perfect way to complete many of your college liberal arts courses before you graduate from high school and step foot on campus. And the best part is, you'll only pay a fraction of what you pay for those same classes if you took them in college. Get a head start on your education today by visiting pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
It's a passion that unites us. The heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Eagles in this match have led by as much as 28 in this game. Currently, they lead by 26 with Melanie Bowser with 18 points, shooting 6 of 10 from the 3. She is 2 threes away from tying the single-game record set back both by Jenna Wolford as well as Leah Phelps, who's sitting right behind me here. They both broke that record in the 2023 season. Brown, a 3. That one just out of the rim. But Bowser, a chance to eclipse that record with potentially 24 points in a single game. She's already tying her season high, which she set 2 games ago, rather a game ago, against Southeastern Baptist. Phelps with the wide open opportunity. The basket, good.
Yeah, having the opportunity to just break your own personal record, but put your name in the history books at PCC in the basketball realm was awesome, especially since she did it in one half. There is another full runway, full half of basketball still yet to be played.
Menser with the shuffle pass. She turns it over. Kristen Menser with her first turnover, rather her third turnover, actually her second turnover of the game. Brown goes inside to Caroline Smith. Smith jumped the bucket and the foul rather for Caroline Smith. She has 9 rebounds already in this game.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of using her size and great footwork right there to just drop step and create a little bit of contact and put the ball up.
And this is Smith at the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play, and it is good. Now only down by 25, has trailed by as much as 28. What's been the reason for this large margin for the Eagles of Trinity Baptist?
They're doing a decent job of trying to get active hands in, but also they're not just closing out on shooters.
Melanie Bowser, her three-point attempt, no good. She was left wide open. Broadway will get it back to Joseph, guarded by Brewer. Brown nearly loses it, but Menser's hand getting caught in the cookie jar. It's her first foul of the game. She has 5 assists, rather 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 points in this game, Clay.
Yep, just doing a great job of being active and impacting the team at this point.
Smith off the backboard, no good. Boyd with rebound number 6. Boyd, a jumper. That's good. And you mentioned anything within the perimeter, it's basically money for Skyland Boyd.
That is her bread and butter. Like, if she's rising up inside that perimeter arc, might as well count the 2 points.
Smith, the basket, no good. Menser goes to Bowser. Bowser goes inside to Boyd. And phenomenal ball movement in the half-court setting. That ball hardly touched the hardwood.
Yeah, that's just great awareness and great ball movement. You love seeing that type of offense.
Smith goes inside to Broadway. And phenomenal high-low action there between Broadway as well as Smith. Phelps over to Menser. Picks up her dribble. Boyd inside, and another rejection there by Smith. That is block number 3 for Smith.
Time and time again, she's gotten blocks in this game from keeping her hands high and not swiping down. She's swiping to the side, swiping up, not creating any contact at all. Great defense.
Menser goes to Brewer. The Eagles now with 5 to fire. Brewer to Phelps. Phelps with 3. Phelps to the basket. Phelps draws the whistle. That one's on Broadway. It's her 3rd foul as well of the game. Henriquez comes into the game as well for Broadway with 3 fouls. It sends Rachel Phelps to the line. Phelps averaging 28% from downtown for this season. a 61% free throw shooter on the year as well. Phelps is one of the better defenders for the Eagles. The steal and also the go-ahead bucket almost allowed there for Melanie Bowser. Brown's attempt for that recovery defense results into a foul. And it sends Melanie Bowser to the free throw line to convert on 2. This will be Melanie's first attempt at a free throw in this game.
You know, though it ended in a foul and sending the player to the line, you love to see the hustle trying to get back on defense, disrupting the shot. And honestly, you would rather have them earn their points at the free throw line than rather taking an open layup.
Melanie Bowser, 6 of 12 on this season from free throw land. Brown, the shuffle pass attempted to Smith, no good. Boyd will lead the break. Boyd to Menser, with a carrying violation or a traveling violation called there on Skyland Boyd. Joseph, guarded now by Brewer. They get inside to Smith, back outside to Brown. Brown with her second attempt of the game from downtown. Net basket good. Renangela Brown now with 11 points to her name. Boyd, an attempt to take the dribble handoff, and it is deflected off the grasp of number 10, Harvey. Adams into the game as well for Rachel Phelps. Menser will drive. That's a foul as well there on Brown. That's her third. Trinity Baptist in a bit of foul trouble here, especially from their 2 main scorers. Brown with 11 points and 4 assists. She has 3 fouls. Broadway already on the bench. She has 3 fouls as well with 6 points. And Joseph, she has 8 points, only 1 foul to her name nonetheless. Adams outside to Menser. Yeah, Winslow recently checking to the game as well.
With Trinity having a smaller roster, some of these players are just going to have to play through the foul trouble and try to be a little bit smarter on the defensive side.
Great dribbling fake there by Amy Aarons. Started going to her left and comes back to her right, her dominant hand, and lays it off the glass for 2. Aarons now with 11 on this match. And that bench production there for Coach Sellers has been phenomenal. So far, 15 bench points for the Eagles. No basket. Foul on the floor awarded in favor of number 5, Caroline Smith. And Bowser still leads all scores with 19 points, shooting 6 of 11 from downtown. Smith loses it. Winslow gets ahead of the break. The left-hand layup is good for Winslow. That's her first bucket of the game. An attempt to go baseline. Layla Harvey receives it. Picks up her dribble. Brown will attack. Brown throws a basket at the goal. No good. Aarons up ahead to Winslow. Her second chance in the fast break setting. No good. Had all the space in the world and just misses the layup there, Clay.
Yeah, maybe she just didn't see how deep she was on that drive. But, I mean, it's going to happen. Even to the best players, you're going to miss a wide-open layup at some point.
Brewer out of the game as well for Melanie Bowser. To senior substitution. Brewer with 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists in this game. Adams will be guarded now by Brown. Winslow will attack and feed inside to Bowser. Adams back to Winslow. Winslow with 9 to fire. Winslow goes back to her left. Winslow with a held ball called, which will stay here with Pensacola Christian College. But phenomenal defensive stand there by Trinity Baptist. The Eagles with nowhere practically to go.
Yeah, they're just doing a great job of staying in front of those dribble drives, kind of cutting off the moves. And being able to just almost create. And a great defensive stand there, getting the turnover on the shot clock violation.
That was poor shot awareness there by Pensacola Christian College. Winslow the inbounder, and only 2 seconds to fire. Bieber into the game here for Pensacola Christian College. But in a situation like that, when you have a baseline out of bounds play with minimal time on the shot clock, you want to score quickly, and normally a high percentage look is the look that you potentially want to get as well.
Yeah, you're going to try to get that shot off quickly, and at the same time, you also want people crashing the boards just to get that shot clock reset.
Basket, no good, way off there for Trinity Baptist. Brown, the third chance opportunity. Quickly inside, that basket, no good. The pass intended for number 22, Alexis Hall. Smith back into the game here for Hall. Bieber goes to Bowser. She will fire. Basket good. Now 1 more 3 away to tie the single season record. She is currently in second place in that category. She's now tied with players like Sandy McElhaney, Lauren Alvarez, Sandy McElhaney once again against Carver College in 2022, and Jenna Wolford against Suno on December the 8th, 2023. She'll take another one to tie the record. That one way off. Basket on the way, wipe away the attempt. Another charge taken by Gracie Bieber. That's her second of the game. That's not a stat that's recorded, but honestly, that's a stat that should be recorded, especially for how often a simple offensive foul placed by the defense can change the course of a game.
Definitely, and that is a skill to know when and where to slide in, get set, and she just has a great awareness on how to do that.
Brewer gets her pocket picked by Kristen Joseph. Joseph, the scooping layup, no good. The scoop unavailable, and the rebound as well by Bieber. Bieber trailing the play, and another block as well by Caroline Smith. That's her fourth. Brewer a chance as the inbounder. She currently has 4 assists. Goes to Bieber, who lets it fly just out of the rim. And an attempt there as well by Winslow. Joseph hits the hardwood hard. It will step aside as the medical team comes to her attention. Clay, let's take a break here as well, man. helps number 15, Kristen Joseph, with the collision dare. Able to get up on her 2 feet off the hardwood. Hopefully she will be okay and potentially even make an appearance back into the game. Now Winslow will head to the free throw line for a potential 2 free throws. And that collision was very dangerous a couple moments ago there, Clay.
Absolutely. I've had a couple of those and ended with concussions in my high school career, and I know what kind of pain that was, and that was scary to watch. Hopefully she's doing okay and she can get out of this and get back to the court real quick.
Winslow, perfect from both free throws. She now has 4 points, shooting 1 of 3 from the field. Brown, double teamed. Adams nearly gets the steal there, and she does. And a foul administered by the far side official.
Fouls on Eagles number 3, Abigail Winslow. Her 4th.
As Winslow's 4th foul of the contest herself. Ball given to Smith. Smith will turn it over as well. Adams along with Brewer to bring it up. Adams will hand it off to Bowser. Bowser to Adams, and she loses it. Now 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter of play. Brown guarded by Adams. And the steal by Bieber. Adams up to Winslow. Winslow stops on a dime and lays it up. Her 3rd opportunity in fast break transition.
That was just great patience there as well, coming to the jump shot or jump stop and letting the defender fly by. Great job there.
And the 3 on the way by Harvey. That's no good. Smith, a rebound. It's rebound number 12 for her.
Fouls on Eagles number 15, Gracie Bieber, for 3rd of the game.
That sends Smith to the free throw line. She has 8 points, 12 rebounds, but the most impressive stat to her name, the 4 blocks that she got in this matchup. First free throw, no good. But in all those block attempts, doing a great job playing defense without fouling.
Absolutely. We've said it multiple times in this game. And just being able to swipe up, swipe sideways without creating any contact at all and get blocks is awesome.
Brewer guarded now by Alexis Hall. Winslow will attack. Winslow will dump it down to Bieber. A phenomenal pass. Despite the great pass, I kind of wish that she put the ball towards the rim to get the foul in the act of shooting. Nonetheless, she'll get a chance to head back to the free throw line for her second opportunity of the quarter. First free throw attempt good from the freshman from Oregon. Doing a phenomenal job there, remaining acrobatic in that play and dishing it to her man.
Yeah, being able to contort and kind of manipulate her body in air. It's a phenomenal feat and a great skill.
Bowser to tie the record. Basket no good. Adams, Bowser with the shot fake. Goes to Brewer. Brewer inside. Winslow relocates. Bowser lets it fly again. Please get it. Yes, she does. She ties the record. I've never said please for a basket. Wow. And now she gets another 3. She can break the single season 3-point record in a game. She currently has tied the record. That is a record held by Leah Phelps, who actually is behind me right now. She was supposed to be on the broadcast today, which is kind of funny. But that's perfectly fine. We'll try to have her on next year. Is that number 9 for Bowser? No good. Bieber available for the second chance opportunity. No good. Bieber, another attempt blocked there by Smith for her 5th block in the game. And Abigail with a steal. Another opportunity in the fast court setting. Misses the layup nonetheless. Melanie Bowser with 25 points in this game. Harvey, the scooping layup, no good. A foul prior to the clock expiration. It will send Layla Harvey to the free throw line. I've never said please make it in a game. That is kind of funny, but it's okay. Harvey in this matchup with 4 points, shooting 1 of 10 from the field. And what's 1 of 1 in her first attempt from the free throw line as well.
You're just super invested in this game right now, Al. I mean, begging for a shot to go into the history books that's valid.
Reminds me of the broadcaster there for the Charlotte Hornets. I saw him one time
Oh,
go,
yeah.
hum diddly dee. I would never do that, but I do have my own trademark that I use. First free throw, good for Harvey. Oh wow. And the second attempt, good for Harvey. Not enough time to get a shot off. Adams will let it expire. And we'll head to break as well. Boyd to the table as we enter the 4th quarter. Can Bowser break the single game record for 3-pointers? We'll see in the next following 10 minutes. Ten more minutes of basketball here in the nest. The Eagles leading 70-45. They led by as much as 37. And Melanie Bowser with 25 points, 8 of 16 from the field, leading all scorers by a substantial margin. And her first start of her career, actually, Clay.
I mean, you love to see it. She's been coming off the bench this entire season and doing her thing, and now she gets the start on her special senior day and coming out here and just lighting up the stat sheet.
That basket good for Caroline Smith. Smith now tied in scoring. 13 rebounds to her game, as well as 5 blocks. If you look at Smith's stat sheet, you can tell how complete of a game that is from a front court level. The basket good, making her the leading scorer. Now Boyd, the spin move. Melanie Bowser having her first start of her career, trying to be wide open for a 3-point attempt. That is a steal, a pass intended for Gracie Bieber. Bowser merely with the steal here. And Boyd with the toss-up between her and Alexandra Henriquez. Here's Mentor. Bowser over to Mentor. Now 10 on the shot clock. Phelps getting fouled by Henriquez. Now Boyd with the inbound available. And a foul also called. And that is Bieber with an illegal screen. And Bieber out of the game as well with 5 fouls. Aaron's back into the game as well. She only has 2 to her name. And now Brown a chance to cut into the deficit here for Trinity Baptist. Brown to Henriquez. She launches a triple. That one no good. Menser to Boyd. Boyd the attack. The layup no good. Aarons goes outside to Menser. Phelps the attempt. That basket no good. Doesn't hit rim. Now 3 to fire. Rather 10 to fire. Bowser takes the screen and she'll launch a triple. Back iron, no good. Boyd off the rim, no good. Aaron's the opportunity. Boyd will attack here. Phelps gets her pocket picked. We're seeing the extra defensive attention here by Trinity Baptist on Melanie Bowser.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they understand why we're trying to feed her the ball at this point, but I know that they do understand that she is a flamethrower from the three-point line.
And a traveling violation there on Brown. Matney as well as Brewer into the game here for Bowser as well as Phelps. And Bowser still leading all scorers with 25 points in her first ever career start. Boyd gets on 2 feet. A traveling violation prior to the shot going up. You already know me from a broadcasting perspective. I love it when a guard can get into 2 feet to the painted area and operate from the 2 feet position.
Absolutely. You get into that like 2-foot jump stop, into that triple threat kind of thing. You can choose which way you want to pivot, which way you want to go. Really sets you up for a good offensive possession at that point.
Aaron's the steal. Boyd now in transition. Boyd with Brewer on her left. Boyd, the scooping layup, good. Boyd now with 16 points, the second leading scorer in this game. Smith inside will work on Aarons. The layup good. Smith now at 14, 13 rebounds and 5 blocks. Matney will hit it over to Menser. Menser, the jumper. That's no good. The rebound nonetheless by Brewer. Boyd receives the pass. Basket just out of the rim. Smith now with her 14th rebound.
Yeah, that ball danced all the way around that rim. It just didn't feel like it wanted to go in right there.
Brown from the rebound of Smith goes coast to coast. Bowser back to the table here for the Eagles. Boyd will attack here. Finds Aarons off the backboard, good. Aarons now with 16 points, rather 13 points and 6 rebounds. And Boyd with another assist. She has 16, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Give her 4 steals in this game as well.
Yeah, right there, that play, Sky did just a great job of being aware of how that defender's going to react. Their big down in the paint decided to commit to her and opening up Amy, and at that point, you dish that off and get an easy 2 buckets.
Boyd out of the game here for Melanie Bowser. Smith at the line for 2 shots. Bowser, as we mentioned, is now tied to a single game record for threes with 8 threes in one game. She had 6 threes in the first half alone.
Yeah, in the first half, you might as well look in the dictionary and see flamethrower, and her picture's right next to that.
Yeah.
And here in the second half, you could still say that even though she's only hit 2 in the second half, it's still great. I mean, she's just lighting it up from the three-point line.
Good to see Kristen Joseph back into the game. She had that very difficult head injury early in the third quarter. Glad to see her back in the contest here, Clay.
Yeah, you know, taking a fall like that and a hit like that is pretty scary. Glad to know that it wasn't anything serious and that she was cleared to get back on this court. It's always good to see an injured player just get back out here and play some basketball.
Bowser with the handoff to Menser. Brewer with under 10 to fire. Aarons, great cuts. Off the backboard, too strong. Broadway the rebound. Broadway back into the game with 3 fouls. Brown will attack baseline. Layup no good. Brown rebounds her own miss off the deflection of Brewer. I believe Brewer and Aarons were trying to go for the same rebound here. Matney, Menser. Menser fires. 3, no good. Brewer with the long rebound as well as the putback. Brewer, the NCAA player of the week. And in those averages, she's averages 6 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists.
Yeah, she's just an active, well-around player, and she's very deserving of that award.
Timeout here for Trinity Baptist, and we'll step aside as well. Four minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the regulation play. And 1 3-pointer away from history. Melanie Bowser in her first career start. 25 points, 8 of 17 from downtown. And 1 more 3 to break the single-game 3-point record. Can she get it in this offensive possession, Clay?
I mean, if she gets a little bit of daylight, she is going to let that fly.
Here's some daylight. She lets it fly. Off the front of the rim, no good. Aaron's the long rebound. Bowser lets it fly once again. That one no good as well.
This whole gym is just bursting with anticipation for that ball to find the bottom of the net when she lets it fly from the three-point line. And I have a feeling that maybe the lid will just pop off just a little bit when she hits this 3.
Dudek preparing to come into the game here. And she will relieve Abby Matney. We're just looking for 1 more 3 from one hand. No other hand. The Eagles 0 of 4 from three-point land in this quarter. 3 of 13 from the field. Great cut there by Dudek. Just can't keep the ball in his grasp nonetheless. Harvey, a jumper. Good. Dudek goes to Brewer. Alyssa Brewer. Bowser, prior to letting it fly, an illegal screen set by Amy Aarons. And she had all the daylight in the world on that opportunity.
Yeah, just a solid screen there instead of an illegal screen. I have no doubt that that ball would have been let loose and find the bottom of that net right there.
That is Maddie Fowler into the game as well for Pensacola Christian College, the sophomore from Johnson, Tennessee. As actually Elizabethtown, Tennessee, my apologies. That's a basket that is missed. Another rebound as well for Caroline Smith, her 15th rebound of the game. 7 of those rebounds being offensive. Is there another trip to the free throw line as well? Let's talk about the play of Caroline Smith in this game despite the large deficit.
Yeah, she's just doing a great job of being active on the boards. She's got a very good, well-rounded defensive and offensive game, being able to get blocks and then also come down on the other end and hit some tough shots.
Has 17 points now to her name, potentially 18 points of brewing. And most of her points coming from the free throw line, where she is 8 of 10 from the charity stripe. Dudek goes to Menser. Bowser. Thought about a shot there. Goes to Brewer. Brewer picks up her dribble. Goes to Fowler instead. Dudek to Menser. Menser left all alone in her driving lane.
Great ball movement, great misdirection on the handoffs, and eventually you're going to confuse the defense, and that's what just happened right there.
Phelps back into the game here for Pensacola Christian. Let's see what the jurisdiction here from the officiating. And another foul as well for Pensacola Christian College. That one on Brewer, her 4th. And Menser coming out of the game for the last time in her career, the 5th-year senior. Let's talk about her game. What are some things that you like about her performance tonight, and also her career here for Pensacola Christian College?
Yeah, she does just a great job. Ever since I was able to come over to this college, I've noticed her that she's been just doing a great job of moving the ball. She's really a foundation and a great leader on this team, and she does whatever the coach and whatever the team needs her to do to win the game.
One thing I remember from Menser's career is the career high she had against Bob Jones University 3 seasons ago. I was a senior in college at that time, but she had 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 steals in that game. 5 steals still being her career high to this day. Menser, congratulations for a phenomenal career here, and we wish you the best in the postseason and the rest of your career here as well.
Absolutely.
Adams to the table here for Pensacola Christian College. She will come to relieve Alyssa Brewer. Brewer, sad to say this as well, potentially the last time we'll see her in the Eagles uniform as well. Alyssa Brewer, actually a player, the only player from Coach Sellers who actually broadcasted games with me on this sideline. So she had this exact microphone on here, Clay.
Hey, that's what's up. That's awesome to know that she went from this side and also just getting out here and playing ball, making an impact.
She battled various injuries, but now she leads the nation in assists and also assist to turnover ratio. Bowser thought about a 3 there. Bowser nearly loses it. The step back jumper for the record, no! Bowser gets fouled. And she will head to the free throw line. Actually, he'll be on the floor here. And Melanie Bowser will potentially make her last appearance as well. And what a way to conclude her senior year. Was once a reserve player here for Pensacola Christian College, and now a perimeter threat, not just for our team, but for the nation to recognize as well.
Absolutely. You know, having her first career start and having a night like this on her senior day, and that's just awesome to see. And I have no doubt that she's going to continue to be a problem going into this postseason and into the tournament.
100%. Melanie Bowser, 8 of 20 from downtown, but at one point didn't miss a single 3 to open up the first quarter. Congratulations, Melanie Bowser, for a phenomenal career and we wish you the best for the remainder of your postseason educational career and as well as your time after you graduate from Pensacola Christian College. Senior night is always one of my favorite nights because you get a chance to see almost players mature and develop from their sophomore season, which was the 2020-2021 season, up until now.
Absolutely. I guarantee you, if you take the first clip of the first minutes that all of these seniors played at the beginning of their career to the final minutes of their season heading into this season, there would be a great exponential growth from them, and they would be proud of what they've become.
Phelps goes to Dudek. Adams gets her pocket picked, but Harvey hits it out of bounds. And Clay, no, you're not a senior, are you? No, you're not. Yes, you are. But you have one more semester left. I'll make sure you're back here next semester. But this being your last game here broadcasting, at least for the spring semester, I want to say thank you as well for your time here, not just broadcasting, but your dedication to the Eagles athletic program.
Yeah, well, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to hop on the mic several times, and I look forward to getting back next season. Even though I don't get to finish the season out, I'll be able to start that first half in that first semester, and I'm looking forward to it.
Also, thank you so much to Logan Toothman, our PA announcer, who does such a phenomenal job announcing the live broadcast for the Eagles fan experience here in the Nest. He is also a senior as well, studying engineering. We appreciate all he does and his efforts for Pensacola Christian College athletics.
Absolutely, and it's going to be real hard trying to find a voice that can top that voice that man has.
Oh, no, he's phenomenal. Absolutely. Not just a great PA announcer, but a phenomenal friend as well, Logan Toothman. And is there any other seniors on the top of our mind that we can think of that are a part of either the camera crew or that help out with the athletics? If we can't remember you by name, we'll definitely mention you on the live stream for the next game. But it does not take one single person to get what we do here done for the athletics, and it takes a team, and majority a team of students as well, that we are grateful to have as well, Clay.
Absolutely. Just big thanks to the program and the entire working group of people here that get these games done, and obviously a huge congratulations to our seniors today and putting on a show for the fans.
What a game here in the Nest, home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Bowser will finish this game with 25 points, 8 of 20 from downtown. And what a night to cap off her first start of her career. She's going to be a person that that teams in the nation and also in our region will have circled with a star. And Skyland Boyd with 16 points in this matchup. Thank you, fans at home, for tuning in here in the Nest, home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. We will see you for the next broadcast, the guys' game. Other than that, Clay, thank you so much. And fans at home, thank you as well.